Hello my lovelies, welcome back to Allotment of the Dead, and today I'm going to plant the second part of my new poison plant seeds, and that's White Henbane. So Henbane, again, is one of those Solanceae family plants, again narcotic, hallucinogenic, used a lot in witchcraft, this one, and really interesting kind of stories behind a lot of these poisonous plants and their use in kind of medicinal purposes. So a lot of those people that were kind of burned as witches would have been using these kind of plants in their I'd say apothecaries or basic chemistry as they were growing up. So probably the early scientists, which is, I mean, I'm a biomedical scientist by trade myself, so early scientists that were basically just getting into kind of looking at what drugs do and things like that would have looked at these plants, they would have dealt with these plants, they would have probably used them for all manner of different things. As like I say, these plants have been used for anesthetics, they've been used for recreational purposes, but they've also been used to, in effect, try and make people's lives better. So using henbane along with other Solanceae family plants like Datura, Brugmansia, those sort of plants, as concoctions to actually make a kind of a sedative effect, which can then be used in things like surgeries and things like that. So this one is White Henbane. I've managed to spill oil on it, so I've actually decanted the seeds already onto the soil because I didn't want to basically make sure that I didn't want to ruin them. So hopefully they'll be okay. So again, these are from Plant World Seeds, and excellent company. I get so many of my weird and wonderful things from this company. Give them a look up. It's definitely worth a look. For they do your basic normal stuff as well, so they'll do your tomato seeds and all that sort of thing, but they also do these sort of things that are a little bit more specialist. So White Henbane, also called stinkweed, because it's supposed to have a really horrible smell to it. So a lot of these tropane alkaloids that these things contain are amines. So amines have got a fishy smell to them. I'm one of those weird people that quite likes the smell of amines. We use something called hexamine at work. I quite like the smell of it. I'm probably the only one in the entire laboratory that actually does like the smell of it, but as they say, each to their own. But I'm a bit of a strange beast in that respect. So let's show you these seeds. As like I say, I've already scattered them on. There's about 10, 15 or so. There's not many, but you don't need many, I don't think. Okay, so let's switch you around. Okay, so I'll give you a close-up there. So all of these little white dots that are in there are the seeds that we're going to plant. It doesn't really need much in the way of soil to go on top of these. They need a little bit of light to actually germinate. So what we'll do is we'll just sprinkle some vermiculite over the top, spread it out a bit. Hopefully this should give it enough to be able to grow through, but enough to let the light through a bit as well. There we go, it's blowing away a bit, but once we've got it on there, we'll transfer that up onto our shelf, and we'll leave it again till the spring. I don't think we're going to see much of anything until the spring. We'll come back then and see if we've got some nice plants growing. Right, let's switch you back round. So the hallucinogenic effects of this particular plant is supposed to give you that idea of flight and flying. So I tried flying earlier. I'll put a picture up on the screen of me giving that a go. It's amazing what you can do with these multi-tools. Didn't know they had a flying model, but there you go. Anyway, like I say, 2 new poison plants for me, 2 that I've not tried before, 2 that I'm probably quite cautious around because they are Solanceae, and Solanceae, like Datura, like Brugmansia, can be really horrible plants if you treat them with no respect. So the whole gloves thing, always good. the whole sort of making sure that there are no kids and things around is also good. If they do come, they won't be here for long. But nah, wouldn't do that. That's why I've got lots of signs up everywhere. That's why I keep everyone informed of exactly what sort of things I'm growing. Anyway, so that's all for today. Till next time, bye bye.